Alright, I've been walking around Kenton, Ohio at some of these apostate churches here. And like I said, most are apostate. They preach a false and fatal gospel here. So here's a Catholic church here. I'm gonna take a little walk here. So you can see some of Kenton there. There's the library right there, our library. Well, I like your bikes. That's nice. That's what I need. Alright, so this is downtown Kenton part of it. So there's the big Catholic church here. I think it's called Immaculate Conception here. So I want to take a walk and look at these. I'm starting to feel a little bit better now. I was pretty wiped out from the heat. It's been very hot, the bike ride for me, so very hard ride. So here we go. I'm actually on the road, literally on the road. I'm gonna be camping out here tonight, just outside town here. One more time. So here we go. Here's the big Catholic church here. Immaculate Conception. Here in Kenton, Ohio, Kenton, Hardin County. You can see it here. Get a nice video here of some of these places. Wow, it's a Columbus building here across from the Catholic Church. So this is it here. Immaculate Conception. Looks like they got a school too. Wow. Looks like there's the rectory for the priests. There's the Catholic school here. Oh yeah, once I get in the line, I should be rested up. Once I get rested up, I can start the public preaching of the Word of God, and try to find work too, so I could make some money, start making some money. Something like that. So here's the Catholic school here. So I had a rough go at it. My trip was kind of rough. So I'm not sure what this church is here. It's hard to tell. First, nothing. So there's another church here, church building. There's the Catholic Church looking back at it. So So it's still warm out here. guess it's summer, so it's going to be warm. But I mean, it was really hot though. I had to take the day off because I was just so beat up by the sun. I had no energy. I was totally out of energy. It was a terrible ride. So there's that one church building there. Like I said, these are all apostate churches. Apostate, totally apostate. There's US 68 there. So it's nice to get a look around town. So tomorrow I'm gonna be packing up and getting on the road. So here's US Highway 68 here. So this is the Methodist church. Methodist. Nothing great about Methodist at all. Kenton First Methodist Church. All right. So as you can see here, there's some downtown Kenton, State Highway 31. This is Western Ohio I'm in. I think I get a walk and get my energy back up. I went to the buffet today. I probably shouldn't spend any money, but I needed to eat. I was so famished. I had zero energy, so. Look at this beautiful old house, Victorian house here. Oh, it's a Masonic temple. That's what this is, the Masonic temple. Oh, there's satanic emblems on there. There's a cross and the crown there, as you can see that. There's the Masonic temple here. Oh, they got everything here. Yeah, it's just, there's satanic emblems. There's the Eastern Star there, pentagram, inverted pentagram. That's what used to be on the Jehovah's Witness Watchtower magazines, that symbol there, the cross and the crown on there. So that's the Masonic temple. It must be still active. So I gotta get some milk. And then, what is this? Like Hardin County Armory, I think it says. Wow, I thought it was a jail, something on the bars and the windows. They got some nice old historical buildings here, though. So, beautiful building. Yeah, so tonight I will be camping out outside town, though not right in the city, but just outside the city limits. So this is Harps, good old Kenton, Ohio. I think that's the courthouse there. Yeah, it's the courthouse. Welcome to downtown Kenton. Yeah, it's different than Massillon, that's for sure. Lots of Massillon. Yeah, since we got more daylight, I get there about before it starts turning dark. Get the tent pitched. Tomorrow's the 4th of July here, so that's going to be kind of not much open tomorrow. No libraries are going to be open at all. Yeah, it's detoured. Everything's detoured. Yeah, I think the square downtown here is the county courthouse, it looks like. I'm just looking at these church buildings here. Let's get back to the library. The library. The library. There's some of these shops down here. Yeah, hopefully they can improve this town. It used to be kind of not a beautiful town, but it used to look nicer. Then start getting run down. A lot of drugs, people on meth. Here's some more old church buildings. I have to get a gallon of milk. Yeah. So this is 68 here. That's my mistake. US 68 here, 67. Boy, that's all tore out there. Totally tore out. This is totally tore out. Okay. Look at the whole street just tore out. Totally tore out. The courthouse there. Yeah, it's humid still humid. But I made a wise decision by taking the day off. That was a good decision I made. Because I was just so wiped out. I was totally wiped out. Old church. I always wonder what these church buildings were. I always seen them, but never really looked at them. I said, since I'm here, I'm going to take a look at them. Kenton, Ohio. So, what is this here? West United Presbyterian, that one right there. Okay. Wonder what that was. United Presbyterian. This stone building here. I don't think there's a lot of jobs in this town. Like I said, most of these churches are apostate. There's no real gospel being preached. So I'm not sure what this one is. Red brick. I won't want to camp downtown though. The sun shines here. First Reformed Church, it says First Reformed. First Reformed. Okay. Calvinistic. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to camp down here. Not downtown. Doesn't have the best reputation. No. Okay, so right behind me is this Reformed Church. Reformed. First Reformed Church. Okay. Calvinistic. Now we head back to the library. Guess there's some stained glass in the windows. Yeah, Reformed. First Reformed Church. There's that Presbyterian, United Presbyterian Church, USA, probably. Yeah, another apostate Protestant church. There it is, yeah. So I gotta get some milk. Going a little time too, so I don't want to get too early to the. I'm gonna be camping at tonight. There it is. Well, Presbyterian. Hi. United Presbyterian. Okay. Let's get this here. Okay. United Presbyterian. Just a Reformed church. Okay. Yep, back to the. Okay. You know, other denominations too are that are bad is like the Nazarene church, the Church of the Nazarene. That's bad too. They're going woke too. They're starting to accept that homosexuality stuff, and they're very, very wishy-washy when it comes to biblical creation. So I certainly will not endorse the Church of the Nazarene. You get these young pastors that try to be hip and rock bands and all that. Not good. They still got the Huntington Bank here, it looks like. That's good to see. It's the alleyway. So you get to see Kenton, Ohio, all tore up. The square. I've been coming through here for years, like riding through this town. Yeah, it's not pretty like Salina. Not at all. In my opinion. Yeah. I think they close at 8, the library. So here we go. Here's the Huntington Bank, the courthouse, county courthouse here. Here's the tore up streets. A disaster. Lots of tax money going to tear up these streets. Yeah. Huntington Bank. Looking back here. So I would say most denominations are apostate. You know, they all preach a false gospel, pervert the gospel in some way, some form. So it's not a good thing. So, there's some of downtown here. Downtown.